and welcome back to the Journeyman Career Mode. This is episode number 19. We are with the Boca Juniors, or Buenos Aires, because they're not licensed. We currently sit in second position, heading in towards the end of the season. Now, it is only our first season here in Argentina, but the fact that they're not licensed and we're traveling so well, if we can get over the top and we can win at the title this season, I'm happy to move on to group number 5. Let's just jump into this, though. We've got some player upgrades to do. Right, the first player upgrade is for our Northern Irish goalkeeper here in Crow. This one comes in from Aoife Bergen. I've probably murdered your name, apologies, but thank you very much. 23 thumbs up on your comment. Some red Adidas boots, high socks, and undershirt in the number 99. I've given him Adidas gloves as well, just to bring that whole look together. Hopefully you're happy with that. And the number 99. He's ready to go. Let's get another upgrade done. Right, next up we have Brendan Fagan, the young left winger. This one comes from Herp McNerp. Thank you very much for your comment. He's got the 10 thumbs up, so he gets an upgrade. He's gone with the Adidas Nemesis Shadow Boots, black tight fit kit, number 19, red and white wristbands, and some normal socks. Looks good. Let's keep moving. Right, the final player upgrade for this one is from Golden Firefly 86. Thank you for your comment. He's got Esteban Ponce here with 10 thumbs up. Short sleeves, some dark gloves, black, low sock height, the number 86, and the Nike Mercurial Superfly Elite Team Red boots. Looks very, very promising for a big career here, at least in Argentina, and could pop up all around the world. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but let's jump into this episode. Right, so we've got April here with a couple of Copa Latin America games in play, and then we move into May, and then we finish off the season. No international games up and coming at this stage, but let's see how we can go here. I'm not really concerned with the cup. I'm more concerned about us trying to win the league. So let's play the game here at the end of the month against Gimnasia, whatever. And then we'll have a look at how we're looking here for May if we play the final game of the season or something like that. But let's get simulating. Let's get some youth scouts reports back, as I can't even get my words out. And let's start building Northern Ireland for the future. Right, obviously our number one goalkeeper is injured, so Crow's been stepping up here. Russo with a goal in the 5th minute. Alaza red carded, but it's a 2-1 victory. Right, an away game here against Alanis. They currently sit in 3rd. We are in 2nd, but we come through with a victory, 1-0. Right, we're sending our reserve team out here against a Chilean side by the looks of things. It's a 1-0 loss. Not too worried here about the Copa Latin America, to be fair. Right, an away game here against Talares. We get a 1-1 draw, and Atomo gets himself injured. Right, just a 7-day injury for Atomo, so not too bad. Just a little bit of a head cut. Right, reserve side out here in the Cup competition against Santa Fe for a 0-0 draw. All right, let's get into some gameplay action here in the Argentinian League. We're going to put a big side out here. Obviously, we had that injury at central defensive midfield, so I've switched it around, put Villa getting a start on the right, Russo to the cam roll, and let's see if we can pick up 3 points. We're not too far behind first place, but we need to push on. Crow still between the sticks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Back to some Argentinian football, and we'll be looking for some flair and skill from these lads to try and push us into a real striking position to possibly take the title. We currently sit in 2nd, 3 points behind River Plate, and hopefully we can get closing the gap here and make it a dead lock going into the last few games of the season. Plays it out. Pavon. Vito. Oh, crossbar. Russo tries to bring it back centrally. And also, there's Villa. Cuts back and... Oh, lovely outlet ball. Here's Villa. Pushes his way forward. He's got the pace. He's got the space. He cuts back. Oh, how have you missed that? Russo plays one forward. Asks Vito to make the run here. Vito pushes on. Still comes Vito, lays it off. Russo, oh, he's railed them. Oh my days, take the shot, son. Well, there's the half-time whistle. We've battered them, but it's still 0-0. Pushes his way forward. He's got 2 men to beat. Pick it across, and he can. Oh, Russo. Vito. Russo. Vito. There we go. There's the goal. We have been punishing this side. Eventually, the floodgates open. Vito gets us the go-ahead goal here in the 56th minute. Lovely ball through from Russo. Sets up the striker, and he gets the finish. There's a little bit of work here. Lovely from Roos. Good finish at the end of the day to make it 1-0. Drives his way forward here, Hernandez. Still coming. Looks inside. Takes the strike himself and misses. Hernandez. Vito. Oh, blocked. Oh, that might be a penalty. Let's go, Roos. Smash it home, son. Oh, good save. Right, we're going to make some changes. They're making one change. We're going to make three here with 11 minutes to go. And we will bring some of the young brigade on here. Fagan will check in on the right-hand side for Villa. Ponte's going to check in at left back, 6'7". He might be able to help us out in this set piece. And Cristaldo in for Reynoso. Cristaldo. Here's it back. You're right. It's young Fagan. Inside, Hernandez lays off. Here is Cristaldo, who pulls the trigger. Did not take a touch. Instead, we've got a corner. Russo drives in. Trying to get the strike. There's the whistle. It is a victory. Just 1-0. 17 shots to 2 for a 1-0 victory. And player rating wise, well, Vito gets himself the man of the match with an 8.6. Right, final scout reports are back here. Argentina, Lissandro Navarrete, 66-90, a goalkeeper. We will promote to the academy. Right, we're here in Northern Ireland. We've got another Crow, and it's another goalkeeper, and this lad looks outstanding. 65 overall, 57-77, 74-94 potential, and valued at 1.4 million. He is definitely coming in. Kieran Berry, 76-94, looks like a centre midfielder. And Craig Deary, 73-94, could be a left back at 6'2". Let's get them all into the academy. Right, and it is the final scouting mission here in Poland. We've got Matthias Wojcik, 70-94. Looks like a class little player. Let's get him into the academy. Right, reserves out here in the Copa Latin America. It's a 1-0 loss. Second last game of the season. We are 1 point behind River Plate. We take the lead here through Vigorate in the 8th minute. And if we can get a victory here, we are right in with a sniff at possibly taking the title here in Argentina. Half time, and it's still 1-0. We make a substitution with Cristaldo checking in for Hernandez. Come on, boys, just get over the line. I'll be happy with a 3-pointer here. We've got 10 minutes to go. Hopefully we hold on, and it looks like another 1-0 victory. Well done, lads. Reserves roll out here against Chile, and they get a 2-1 victory. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into the final game of the season, currently sitting in first position. So a draw won't be enough if River Plate win. We have to get a victory because the goal difference is in River Plate's favour. No one else can catch us. It's a 2-horse race. River Plate are playing Knob. Okay, they're in 11th, and we are taking on San Martin, who are last. Okay, we might be able to do something special here and get the title here in our first season. Only the one loss, but a few extra draws. Let's get into this game. Let's see if we can take this title here in Argentina. All right, ladies and gentlemen, final game of the season. If we win this, we do win the title. Now, I mean, we took the team fairly early in the season. They're not licensed, so normally I would like to do a secondary season follow-up. But if we can win the title here, I'll be very happy to move on to Europe, and then we can really start concentrating on that Northern Ireland squad and building for the future. But we've got to get over the line here first and foremost. The final game of the season. Can we get the job done? Let's get into it. Oh, we're peppering away once again. Russo delivers. Vito gets a piece of it. Not the best striker, this lad. Just can't score a lot of goals with him. And it's taken a bobble. We'll get another crack at the cherry. Reynoso. Here's the header. Oh, great save. Get out there, Roos. Back to Hernandez. He tries to find the opening. Oh, straight in. And here we go. No. There we go. No. Oh, my goodness. Vito chips over. There's Roos. Oh, tried to take a touch. Should have just gone for the volley. Go. Oh. Oh, my days. Oh, my goodness. How have we not scored a goal yet? Figure 8. Tobo. Pavon. Oh, no one can find an opening here. Russo! Gets in. He wants a trophy. Oh, it's been all too hard, but all of a sudden the captain pops up like a gopher on a golf course and puts it in the back of the net. Gets in, son. 1-0. We are well on our way to a trophy here in Argentina. Russo filling his cabinet with Ricky Ricardo Gallo. Oh, Pavon, double touch, and Comes out at the end with it. Cross it back over for Russo! Oh, straight at the keeper. Well, there's the halftime whistle. It's 1-0 in favour of the Boca Juniors. Decides to take his man on. Does well, the skipper. Drives his way forward. He'll look back inside. Oh! There we go! 2-0. Russo did hard work, but it was Pavon swooping in like a seagull on a hot chip to get the victory. 2-0, and this will be us done and dusted here in Argentina. Well, we've come from what will be third position. The board wanted us to have a red-hot crack, and we've definitely done that. There's just a few key players probably missing from this squad. Russo has done a lot of work for them this season. And maybe they just needed that expert coach in Ricardo Gallo to get them across the line. 2-0. Russo, lovely ball. Pavon cuts back inside, lays it off. Russo found Nandez. Pushes his way forward. Oh, come on! Oh, Russo! What a brilliant superstar this lad is turning into. 3-0, 65 minutes gone. And, well, what more can we say about that? I didn't think Russo had any chance. He's just fought his man off and belts it home for a 3-0 lead. All right, one change being made here. Reynoso checks out. Russo to cam roll. And Sebastian Villa checks in on the right-hand side. Play forward, quick touch on. Russo! Oh! Oh, there we go. A 3-0 victory. And we will be champions of Argentina. Ricardo Gallo and Russo have done it again. Brilliant work from this team. We set them a task. And they come home with the biscuits. And they've done it. I don't think there's a trophy here by the looks of things. We'll have to wait and see what pans out. But champions of Argentina, and that means we can go and look for a Group 5 job. It's very late in May though, so I'm not sure if there'll be anything floating about. We'll have to wait and see at the end of this one. Nope, there is a trophy presentation. Well done. Russo gets to lift himself another cup. Ricardo Gallo loving life as a world-class journeyman. He's got bigger fish to fry though. He wants to hit up Europe. We'll be having a look at some Champions League action eventually. And of course, Northern Ireland on the cusp to get them to qualify for the World Cup and the likes for the future. It's another trophy here for Ricardo Gallo and Russo. We're champions of Argentina. I mean, we came into a stacked side. I would have liked to do another season here, but without the licensing and all that jazz, it's just, you know, it's time for us to move on. There's not much we can do here with this team. It just take too long to bring youth in and they'd really not get anything done. So we've got a few in there that hopefully will grow here in Argentina, all come up for sale in the future. But there we go. Done. Group 4, Argentina complete. Let's go and look for a job in Europe. 25 shots to 3. Yep, San Martin, you've got a lot of work to do. Let's have a look here. Pavon with a 9.4 gets a man of the match. Right, let's get some of these youth academy players in regardless of their ability. We need to sign them all up. Feliciano Nunez, 68 to 88 for Argentina, promote to the senior team. Abilia Lopez, very low overall, but, you know, could be something for the future, promote. And Navarrete will be promoted. They've got a lot of... Oh, Dylan Crow is a 67 overall, 6'5" goalkeeper, 74 to 94 potential. Yes, definitely going to help us out in the future, you'd feel. Promote to the senior team. Kieran Berry, 59 overall, looks okay. Get him in. Wisniewski, welcome. Craig Deary, the left back, 73 to 94, physically strong. Yes, one for the future for Northern Ireland as well. Mazua, yep, hello, welcome. No, there's no worth promoting him, but Wojcik will get in as well. Right, so we've finished off the season. We've won the title here in Argentina. We can go and start looking for a job in Europe. Now, I need to put a bit of a disclaimer in here. I'm going to look for a job anywhere in Europe, of course, but I want them to at least have enough money. Not, you know, a super rich club, but enough money that we can purchase Russo. I can't go to some small little European team that's only got 2 or 3 million, because I just don't think that we're going to get Russo across quickly enough. we'll just have to wait and see what kind of offers come. I'm not too sure, but we've probably got 2 or 3 weeks of job offers popping up here. Hopefully we can find a decent team in Europe that can carry us across, get Northern Ireland up and running, and we can make a push here for the 2026 World Cup. So before we jump ahead and start looking for teams, we need to finish off here in Argentina. Let's do a squad report and check on all competitions. Right, so obviously we didn't do a lot of work here in Argentina, but we have signed up a few players, a lot of goalkeepers to be fair. Kian Crow has grown 65 up 5. He's an exciting prospect, of course. 6'4" there for Northern Ireland. Navarrete is a 60 overall, showing great potential. And Casco, he is out of here. He wasn't one of ours. Now, Dylan Crow is also an exciting prospect, 67 overall, 6'5". So some decent goalkeeping options there for the future. And Sean Dillon, 51 up 1. What else have we brought in while we've been here? Not a lot, to be fair. Ponce is a 59 up 3. We still don't know his status. Deary is a 54 left back. 4-star weak foot. Okay, low medium work rate, 6'2", good physicals, and a second win trait. So that might be handy in the future. Wojcik, an exciting prospect, 62 overall. Wisniewski, 54. Russo's up to an 82. So the key thing here for Russo is his valuation. So 38 million. We're probably going to need 45, 50 million to get him across to our final club. So I would like to have a team that has a fair amount of coin. But if we can't get one, that's fine. We'll just have to go ahead and sell a whole heap of players and try and get Russo across no matter what. But we need decent scouts. We need to be building Ireland very, very quickly, Northern Ireland. So hopefully we can find a team that's got a decent amount of coin. Lopez, 45. Kieran Berry, 52. Centre midfield, central attacking midfield, 3-star, 3-star. So some okay Northern Ireland talent here for the future. And hopefully they can come into our international squad. Nunez is a 58 there. And Mazur 53. Fagan is a 51. He's gone up 3 with the 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high low work rates. Good. Looking forward to seeing this young lad in the future for Northern Ireland. So that's the squad. Not a lot of work done here, but enough to start moving Northern Ireland across. Let's have a quick look at player statistics for the season and check on the other leagues, and then we'll go and look for a new job. Right, top goal scorers. Did we have any in here? Nandes got himself 10. Pavon with him 9, and somehow we get over the line without having the top goal scorer. Reynoso with 11 assists, Pavon with 6, and that's about it there. Clean sheets. Well, Crow got himself 5 from 7. That's not a bad way to start your career. And yellow cards and red cards, no one really cares about. Right, the Hyundai A-League, Wellington Phoenix on top. That's good. Only 3 points, though. You'd assume that they will be up and about for seasons to come. In Korea, Samsung are up and about after 13 games. They're 3 points ahead. And Santos Laguna won the Apertura. That might have been when we did it. And in the Clausura, well, they're down in 6th position, but only 4 points behind America. Right, so we're here on the 15th of May. We're going to go and look for a job in Europe. Hopefully we can find a team that has enough money to buy a Russo. I don't want to go to some really small bit-part league that we don't really have an opportunity to bring our players in. We need to get some 5-star scouts. We need to start building Northern Ireland. There's only 2 years until the next World Cup. So I don't want to go for a really small team, but hopefully we can get someone that, has a $10, $15 million budget minimum. Russo's probably going to cost us in excess of 40. So we want a club that can at least bring Russo across, even if we have to sell a shitload of players to do it. But we just don't want to, claw ourselves back after all this hard work that we've done. So let's go and see if we can find a decent job here in Europe. Nothing too crazy. I don't want a Juventus or a Bayern or anything like that. But, someone that's got enough money that we can do some real damage here in this journeyman career. Right, the first European job we get offered is FC Basel. We've done them before in a career mode, so we're not going to be going there, even though 9 million, 600 grand in wages. But no, we're not going to the Swiss League. It's just not strong enough for what we're trying to achieve here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We've got the Championship in England. We've got Brentford with 8 million and 1.5 million in wages. Sheffield Wednesday with 17 million and 666,000 in wages. Nottingham Forest with 24 million and 1.3. Crystal Palace, 55 million, currently sitting in first to win the league title, so that means they'll be going up to the Premier League. West Ham down here as well. We're definitely not going with them. And that is it. So, Nottingham Forest, Sheffield Wednesday, or Brentford. I mean, Brentford wouldn't be a bad shout. So 8 million, 1.5, that probably go close enough. Doesn't have their stadium though. Neither does Nottingham Forest or Sheffield Wednesday. Now the only other issue there is gain automatic promotion and we're at the end of the season. So will you take the job and get automatically fired? That would be a bit of an understatement. Do I want to go to the championship, go back to England? Nah, I just don't think we want to. We just don't want to do that at the moment. I mean, West Ham and Crystal Palace would definitely set us up for the future, but they're too easy, and the other ones I'm just not 100% sold on, to be fair. Let's see what else we can find. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's the 4th of June. We're running out of time to pick up a job this season, and we've got a couple of offers that have come in here. It is currently in Bundesliga 2, but I'm not sure if this means that they go up to the Bundesliga in the next season. But we've got FSV Mainz, who currently sit in first, 15.2,485,000 in wage budget, or Hamburg with 19,585,000 sitting in second. Because Hamburg is second, that is the team we're going to go with. Let's see if we can get the job here with Hamburg and take ourselves to Germany. Right, the Hamburg board will be happy to have you at the club and are offering you a wage of 17 grand a week. So we're going to accept this offer. We're into Group 5. We're going to be with Hamburg, and we will join you in the next episode to start off our German campaign here with Hamburg. I don't know if they're going to be in Bundesliga 2 or Bundesliga 1. We'll find out at the start of the next episode. Thanks very much for tuning in today. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase. And I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on at that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.